Let's talk about radians. Radians is another unit. It's a unit for measuring angles. The one that we're very used to is degrees, but today let's talk about what radians are. If you can imagine on a unit circle, there is an angle, let's say 60 degrees. Okay, that's the angle 60 degrees. This angle is going to create an arc length. Let's name this arc length L. Now, you would agree with me, the larger this angle is, the longer this length L. And if the angle is all the way here, right, length L will be all the way here. So in another word, I can say that length L is proportional to the angle at which it opens. Right? So in another word, what exactly is L? Well, L I can actually calculate it. It's literally theta over 360 degrees times by 2 pi r. In the case of 60 degrees, I know the length over here is actually 60 degrees over 360 times by 2 pi. We're talking about unit circle here. Unit circle have a radius of 1. Okay, let's backtrack a little bit. What exactly is a unit circle? Unit circle is a circle centered as 0, 0, okay, with a radius 1. So hence, the radius is 1. That means for a 60-degree angle, the arc length will be 1/6 of 2 pi, which gives me pi on 3. And guess what? 60 degrees is equals to pi on 3 radians. So what exactly is a radian? Well, what exactly is the radians measure for angles? It literally is looking at angles instead of saying how much we're opening up, but rather looking at the arc length this angle is going to create on a unit circle. Let's do an example. For example, if you are asked to convert 30 degrees to radians, that means you're actually asked to tell me what exactly is the length that 30 degrees would create for an arc on a unit circle. All right, so what that means is, well, we say, okay, to convert that to radians, I will then say 30 over 360 degrees, okay, times by 2 pi, and we're talking about unit circle, so radius is 1. That gives me 1/12 times by 2 pi, which gives me pi on 6 radians. In another word, 30 degrees equals to pi on 6 radians, which you can write rad, or you can say pi on 6 with a little c on top.